So guys, in today's video I'm going to do Ultimate Edition's tier ranking. So one of the recent videos I made, Titan ranking video, I was reading an article by Dark Nerd Rage. Basically he made a completed Titan ranking video. He did very well, and I said my opinions about that. What do I think about the the Titan ranking video? And this time we are gonna do the same thing with the Ultimate Edition's tier ranking. So this is an article by Papa Fresh X. So this is inside Walking Worbats, the official page, Reddit page of Walking Worbats, you can say. And we are gonna read it, and I'm gonna tell you my opinions about that. What do I think? If I agree with that, if I disagree with that. So before I'm going to do that, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon and smash the like button. First of all, I need to show you the tiers, how it looks like. Okay, so this is, you can see, there is OG beginners, F, D, C, B minus, B plus, A minus, A plus, and S minus. So here is the highest one, and here is the weakest one. Okay, here we go. Let's see what he said. After spending another truckload of money, I have access to all Ultimate Edition's gear. I am playing this stuff extensively at MK3 in High Champion League, mostly to see if it works and if it can fit into the meta. But are you really missing out if you don't have one or another of those? Do all those illegal OP broken dumb down videos from known creators all true? Here is my assessment of each of them for my gameplay experience and my personal sorting into tiers. Okay, so he said that 1 day ago, so this is still relevant. Okay, so let's see what it said. I don't know if the ultimate death tier is in this list, but anyways, we are gonna read it and I'll let you know my opinions about that. Very simple. Okay, so first of all, the Robots Ultimate Spectre. I went on a hunch last time, not having played this guy and ranked it very low. I hope you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I was wrong to say the least. UE Spectre packs a punch with 4 mediums and 50% damage increase during stealth. I have living legends with this guy more often than not, and it has killed Eiffels, Luchadors and Bedwears on the way there. My current setup is with 4 UE Corona, the weapon, which have great burst damage and can continue dealing solid damage when the ability of Spectre ends. It is a great little threat not to be underestimated. Solid B tier. So yeah, I agree. Solid B tier. It is considered very high because, like I said, can be very deadly, especially against Titans because of the extra damage for medium weapons with Ultimate Corona, the weapon. So I'm using the Battle Rock account in order to test out the Ultimate stuff. There is Ultimate Editions over there. And I can say I tested the Ultimate Spectre. Definitely I agree with his assessment on the Ultimate Spectre. Okay, so Ultimate Ares. I love playing with this one. It's how the Ares should be. Powerful loadout, glass cannon, fast, invincible when in ability. Right now the Tesla's weapons are its worst enemy. If they come close, you are toast. You can get some decent kill streaks with it, but it is best played at range, and that means fast robots will get to him and rest in peace him apart. I would say Typhoon is strictly better in the same weapon loadout. It remains C tier. So C tier is a little bit lower than the Spectre. Maybe I can put it B minus, a little bit better, but I agree because, you know, when there are enemies, fast moving targets, and they can get inside the shield, and there is shield breakers all over the place. The unstable conduit, it's basically, if someone is using unstable conduit, it's a direct counter to the ultimate Ares. So many shield breakers stuff. So definitely I think I can agree with that. I used the ultimate Ares with Hazard. This is a great setup for the ultimate Ares, but this is a ranged setup. If you're using it as a ranged supporter, it can be very deadly. So the Ultimate Invader, oh boy, this should be the bestest tank in the game, right? Sadly it isn't. Too slow in its approach, too narrow in its ability, and just a damage sponge when the ability ends. With 3 mediums it can deal absolutely decent damage, but that is not enough. I am running it right now to mild success, so it stay in C tier. Yeah, it is a juicy target. Juicy Invader. So like I said, it is not strong enough to be higher than that. C tier is definitely C minus tier. Definitely, I agree with that. Okay, ultimate bender. So much going on with this little toy. Still, it is just a bender with spiced up abilities. It lives definitely longer than normal bender. Got some life pumped it with decline of Ochokochi. With the Tesla weapons and Pascal or Chai, I can get Living Legends and it turns better now and then in the Ocho beta. B minus tier with Tesla or UE energy shotguns. C minus tier otherwise. So a little bit higher than the Ultimate Invader. C minus, you can say it's in the middle. Maybe B minus will be better because if you combine it with the Pilot, with the Marie Leclerc, with Pascal, with all the extra juicy stuff, crazy healing power, with the right set of weapons, definitely can be very effective. So the maybe B minus, I can say. Okay, so next up, the Ultimate Fujin. Oh no, the best robot in the game according to sub mentors? Not. It has a nice trick with overloading Aegis shield build up to nice numbers in the millions, but otherwise it is slow, has medium firepower, and it is a walking duck in all regards. It works sometimes, but mostly it does not. C tier, perhaps even D. I tend to agree with that because I watched some gameplays. That's the only thing I can tell. The Ultimate Fenrir. Well, with the Liesel pilot, you have the tankiest rank Titan resemblance you can get in the game. It is literally unkillable with Avalon or Paladin motherships. And in the late game, it will be the last bot standing amidst ruins of luchadors, bedwars, and Eiffels. Unpearled staying power, lots of weapons work on this guy as it just works and fires anyway. The only S minus tier ultimate, I completely agree. I can say, guys, I tested that this thing is a beast, complete beast. You cannot kill this thing. Takes so much time to destroy this juicy target. Definitely, I agree with that. Ultimate Aojun. Right now the flames are hard to aim and work the same as Aojun in the regards of speed and aiming. You need some skill to get them to damage rates, but they accumulate blast charge really fast. So fast that they don't register half of the time, which is super annoying and baggy. Aojun is always has bugs. This is insane. Stealth is nice in the current meta, and the damage increase to Titans is also a nice add-on. Doesn't help much against TRS Titan repair amplifiers, but then again I take it anyway. B tier for the moment. Yeah, B tier. I agree with that. It has some bags, like he said. The Aojun always had some bags, even the regular Aojun. That's the disadvantage, but the thing is with the blast charge that accumulates very fast against Titans can be very effective. If you put the right set of weapons on it, it's even better. Then again, I agree with that. B tier, fair enough. So now the weapons. Ultimate Orkan. Decent weapon, great damage output, still C minus tier only, but there are more interesting options at this range. Explosive Expert doesn't do much, as the splash is very small to begin with. Shielded Bot are grateful targets, so hooks and shells suffer both. So yeah, I agree. There are better options than the Ultimate Orkans. Ultimate Corona, Ultimate, the other Ultimate stuff better than the Ultimate Orkan. Definitely, I agree with that. It's a little bit in the middle spot. Ultimate Pulsar. I'm no longer playing this since there are better options in the 600 bit range, namely Blight. The lock-on is nice, good burst DPS and decent cycle DPS. Added pinpoint accuracy makes them C minus tier. In my opinion, probably the worst UE weapon. Yes, I agree with that. It is a range weapon. You can get other regular weapons that they are not Ultimate Editions, and you can do better than Ultimate Pulsar. Honestly, definitely. Ultimate Corona. Basically the pre-nerf Corona weapon. It has received a serious buff. Shot grouping skill is a bust. They are amazing on Spectre or Typhoon. Good add-ons on Fenrir or Ocho, and are playable on almost all medium slot brawler bots. So yeah, A minus. It's very high. Very high. I agree. Ultimate Corona, they are very illegal. Ultimate Corona is one of the best from the Ultimate Editions category, definitely. Ultimate Glory is same as Corona, A- tier. I agree as well. Ultimate Glory, they are very insane. I tested it on them on the Behemoth. Very illegal, I can't. Ultimate Elo, the smaller brother of Corona, same with a nice gold mode bag in the beginning. Ignoring defense points and killing every last 10 bot instantly. I remember that. I said that it had some issues. If you remember, I recorded a video with the Dagon. It was outrageous. It no longer does, but still deals amazingly serious damage. 6 on the Dagon. I can tell you stories. S- tier, definitely. It is not like a regular Halo. It's better, doing more damage. The reload time is faster. So there isn't much to say about it. Lockdown weapon, definitely I agree with that. Ultimate Flames, Igniter Blaze, A- tier, Scratching, S- tier. Only missing it due to being hard to target. They slow down your enemies, deal more damage than Ember, and make any bot running them a flaming source of doom. Very versatile. Fenrir with Ember U Igniter is a beast. The buff to the slowdown effect makes them very good against Titans. Use this to avoid getting hit. This denies them also the mothership strikes. Yeah, he mentioned everything, guys. He's explaining it very well. There isn't much I need to say in addition to what he says. He explained it very well. So A- A plus. I can say. I'm not sure if it's A-, but definitely A- A plus maybe. Not the best rank, but it is one of the, maybe the second best rank, I can say. Definitely, I agree with that. Because of the slow effect and the damage output against, especially against Titans. If you put it on the Ultimate Fenrir. Okay, so Ultimate Avenger / Punisher T. They both are ignoring defense system, meaning they are great against last stand. Stupidly high defense bots like Fenrir and Titans. High sustained damage makes them a good choice on robots, which can stand in the open and take it while dealing it. 8-second reload is awful though. Shot grouping is nice to have. Speed shooter is the better option if you want to pick one weapon related skill. A- tier. So maybe I put it on B+. Because of the reload time, 8 seconds, but because it's ignoring defense, defense systems, and the damage output, the sustained damage is very nice. Like he said, I agree about the explanation, but maybe I put it on B+. That's the rank I will go for the Ultimate Avenger and the Punisher T. Other than that, the explanation, again, accurate. Ultimate Calamity. The newest one. It deals great damage up close, mediocre damage at 300 meters, and ignorable damage at longer range. Sadly, it doesn't apply any status effects, so it only has damage on the plus side. This is not enough in the current meta, so despite the missing lock needed and the fast burst / reload cycle, there are better options in all ranges. B- tier, contending with UE Pulsar for the worst UE weapon. Yeah, definitely, I agree. Even though they removed, it doesn't have lock on like the regular Calamity. It can be nice, but then again, there are other regular weapons that they are better than the Ultimate Calamity, and it's not easy to get Ultimate Editions. You might as well get other regular weapons that they can be better than Ultimate Calamity. So I agree. I put it on B-, maybe B+, B- better. It's the accurate, very accurate. I agree with that. Maybe Ultimate Pulsar is weaker than Ultimate Calamity. Like he mentioned, it's maybe the weakest one from all the Ultimate Editions. So, okay, so let's see what he said. Edit changed from C to B tier after some thoughts exchanged with others. Still isn't a good weapon, but at least it deals damage when it should. This is exactly what I said. Maybe I put it on B. Exactly what I said. Maybe I think it's better than the Ultimate Pulsar, so maybe B. Look at that. It said exactly what I thought about. after some thoughts exchange with others. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, so like I said, C, maybe B. Okay. Titans Ultimate Ao Ming. Oh boy, what fun I have with this guy. It can be run in Battleship Rambo / Rambo mode with 4 THMGS or as the Flaming with 4 Infernos, and both build rack up 20 kills or more against anything in the meta. Throws at them. Eiffel is the worst enemy. Bedweir comes close. Absolute beast, and it shows up as early as you can see the time on the clock. S minus tier, I completely agree, guys. I agree. The Ultimate Ao Ming is a beast. One of the best titans in the game, undoubtedly. I tested it with corrosion weapon, the Basilisk. I was able to destroy Eiffel even during his ability. You can check out my video. I completely agree. Ultimate Ao Ming is very insane. Crazy healing power. Amazing firepower, definitely a beast. Okay, Ultimate Gendarme, not worth it anymore at the moment. We will see if they receive a buff. D minus tier. Maybe I'll put it C minus. But I agree about the explanation. It's not worth it. Okay, there is another. Do not believe anything YouTubers put out to gather views, especially when it uses the word OP, broken, or illegal. It is true. Do not believe the YouTubers. I can speak about myself. I was trying to give you accurate explanations, accurate information. I never give you false information. And all the ranking and the advices and the guides that I give, it is helping. And there are so many players that started from Diamond, Silver Leagues, and they are Champion League, and they are free-to players. They are still doing well. There is one viewer that I can mention his name. His name is Ricardo. He basically said that I helped him to stay in Champion League thanks to my advices. So it goes to show you that always usually I give the best advices. So guys, what do you think about this? I think he did very well. Good job here. Good job. He made a good job. Anyways, it was longer than I expected. Tell me what you think about the video, guys. Like I said, subscribe, click the bell, smash the like, and until next time, have a good day / night.
Feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding